I don't think you need an education from a great university to get what you want in life. I think it all comes down to networking. You want more proof? Sir Richard Branson, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, these people didn't have degrees. It all comes down to networking. Relationships are always more important than product knowledge. And there's so many success stories of people that started in the mailroom that went on to become CEOs. There's a former CEO of Cosmopolitan magazine. Another example is David Geffen. Another example is Simon Cowell from American Idol. Another example is Sidney Weinberg, who was once the CEO of Goldman Sachs. Yes, he started in the mailroom. So why is it all these people get from the mailroom to the corner office, almost all of them without degrees? Because they know how to network. The mail dude. The mail dude might stop by your I don't know, your cube or your office, whatever, in the morning and saying top of the morning to you. Did you see the Blue Jays beat the Yankees again? Which always happens. But they're friendly and they're affable, and they network that way. They're just social, and that's why in almost every situation when I used to teach in universities during the evenings, my students with the top grades would never get the best jobs or be the most successful. It was the ones that were kind of social. They went out and partied, and they got their stuff done as well. They didn't get the best grades, but getting the best grades does not guarantee success in life. So the bottom line is, I really think that you can network to get anything you want in life. You don't need a university degree to get a job at Apple anymore. You don't need a university degree to get a job at Google. You don't need a degree anymore. The rules have changed. You want to learn a skill? Learn a skill online. If you want to learn how to code, and you're 70 years old and you always wanted to, you're curious, what is this coding stuff? Don't be intimidated, dude. Go to udemy.com, take a course from Angela Yu or Rob Percival. You want to learn finance and accounting. Here I am to humbly help if I possibly can. You don't need a big institution to say that you're credible anymore. Those barriers are gone. They're gone. All you need to do is have a lot of heart and be willing to fail a lot by networking a lot. It's kind of like if I told you that if you were to set up 20 informational meetings with strangers using LinkedIn, using the methodologies I teach you in class, if you were to do that, then I would guarantee you get your dream job. Would you do it? Of course you would. But people don't do it for some reason. I don't know. People are inherently lazy or they're just too stubborn to think that the world works a different way. And what would happen with me is every year at my when I used to teach during the evenings at MBA school or undergrad business, the first class I would always ask, if I told all of you that if you did 10 informational meetings over the next 10 weeks that you would get your job of your dreams, would you do it? All 70 hands would go up. Then on the last day of class, like 10 weeks later or whatever it is, I would say, okay, how many people did 10 meetings? No hands go up. How many did 9? No hands go up. How many did 8? Maybe one hand goes up. And it's always that person whose hand goes up that did the 8 informational meetings that becomes the most successful in life. In all aspects of life, actually. All aspects. Because they understood that they have to network and ask. And they were cool with failure and rejection. And if you're not cool with failure or rejection, you're never going to reach your full potential in life. You only have to be right in business one time. It's kind of like dating. If I told you, if you asked out 30 supermodels, somebody that's incredibly intelligent, attractive, funny, outgoing, caring, all that great stuff. If I told you, if you asked 30 supermodels out on a date, and that by the 31st, you would get the spouse of your dreams, would you do it? Of course you would. I mean, you'd say you'd do it, but would you? You got to be comfortable failing 29 times, right? And just think of it this way. The pain of being rejected 29 times is this much. Pain, 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 pain. The pleasure of having that incredible spouse for the rest of your life is this. It's so big, it doesn't even fit on the screen here. So always think of it that way. It's kind of like when I invest in stocks or companies, I always think of risk reward. What's the downside? That's the risk. What's the reward? That's the upside. Reward minus risk is a positive number, very positive. Therefore, I do the investment. You only have to be right in business one time. So please network aggressively. And again, you can get my networking book from my website, haroonventures.com, which it's free. It'll help you to figure out how to network to get anything you want in life.